It's a story that reads like a modern fairy tale, the kind that manages to both tug at your heartstrings and surprise you with its authenticity. Picture this. Two of the music industry's most respected talents, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, standing together on a stage, their eyes locked in a moment that feels suspended in time. The crowd hushes as the first notes of their wedding song, I Said I Love You First, begin to play. It's a song that has already captured the hearts of millions, but tonight it means so much more. This is not just a performance. It's a declaration, a celebration, and a promise. But how did we get here? What makes this moment so profoundly moving? Let's take a journey through the love story, the music, and the magic that brought Selena and Benny to this unforgettable night. It's no secret that Selena Gomez has lived much of her life under the microscope. From her early days as a Disney Channel sensation to her meteoric rise as a pop superstar, she has navigated fame's highs and lows with an undeniable grace. Benny Blanco, meanwhile, has spent most of his career behind the scenes, producing and writing some of the biggest hits of the past decade. Their paths cross in recording studios, at industry events, and through mutual friends. But for years, any whispers of romance were just that, rumors, speculation, fleeting glances caught by paparazzi lenses. But when Selena and Benny finally confirmed their relationship, fans around the world rejoiced. Here were two people who understood each other's worlds, who shared a passion for music and a commitment to authenticity. Their relationship has always felt refreshingly real, marked by public support, playful banter, and a mutual respect that's evident in every interaction. Every great romance has a soundtrack, and for Selena and Benny, that soundtrack is both deeply personal and universally relatable. I Said I Love You First was born not out of marketing strategy, but out of a late-night conversation between two people who, despite their fame, are just as vulnerable and hopeful as the rest of us. According to those close to the couple, the song's origins trace back to a quiet evening at home. Selena and Benny were reminiscing about the early days of their relationship, laughing over who made the first move and who was the first to say those three little words. It was a moment filled with lightness and affection, but also with the kind of honesty that forms the bedrock of lasting love. Inspired, Benny picked up his guitar and started strumming a melody. Selena, never one to shy away from emotional honesty, began to sing. The words flowed naturally, a lyrical conversation that captured the playful back and forth of two people falling in love. I said I love you first, she teased, her voice warm and sincere. Benny responded with his own verse, and within a few hours, the skeleton of the song was complete. What separates I Said I Love You First from so many other love songs is its refusal to sugarcoat reality. The lyrics are raw, filled with moments of doubt, joy, vulnerability, and courage. It's a song that acknowledges the risks of opening your heart to someone else, but also celebrates the reward of being truly seen. Recording the song was a labor of love. Benny took the lead on production, layering acoustic guitar with subtle electronic flourishes that give the track a contemporary edge. Selena's vocals are front and center, clear, emotive, and utterly compelling. Together, they harmonize effortlessly, their voices blending in a way that feels both intimate and expansive. For fans, a song is more than just a catchy tune. It's a window into the couple's world. It's a reminder that love is not always easy or straightforward, but that it's worth the risk. The chorus, simple yet profound, has become an anthem for anyone who's ever taken a leap of faith in the name of love. When news broke that Selena and Benny would be performing I Said I Love You First live for the first time on their wedding night, excitement reached a fever pitch. Social media buzzed with anticipation as fans speculated about what the performance would entail. Would it be a stripped-down acoustic number or a grand orchestrated affair? Would there be tears, laughter, or a little bit of both? For Selena and Benny, the decision to perform their wedding song live was both deeply personal and symbolic. In an industry where so much is staged and scripted, they wanted to share a moment of genuine connection with the people who have supported them from the beginning. They wanted to remind everyone, fans, friends, and family alike, that at the heart of all the glitz and glamour is a love that's as real as it gets. The stage was set literally and figuratively for a night to remember. The venue, a beautiful candlelit hall filled with friends, family, and luminaries from the music world, buzzed with excitement as the newlyweds took their places. The lights dimmed, and for a moment, there was only silence. Then, with a single chord, the magic began. Selena and Benny stood side by side, their hands intertwined. As they began to sing, the audience was transfixed. The raw emotion in their voices, the way they looked at each other, the subtle smiles and tears. It was all so real, so unfiltered. This was not a performance in the traditional sense. It was a shared experience, a moment of vulnerability and truth. As the final notes faded, the room erupted in applause. There were few dry eyes in the house. Many were quick to comment that it felt less like a concert and more like a communal celebration of love, one that transcended celebrity and fame. In the days and weeks following performance, I Said I Love You First shot to the top of the charts. Couples around the world adopted it as their own wedding song. Social media was flooded with covers and tributes, each one a testament to the song's universal appeal. But perhaps the greatest impact was the way the song opened up conversations about vulnerability and authenticity in relationships. In interviews, Selena and Benny spoke candidly about the challenges they faced, the importance of communication, and the courage it takes to love fully. Their openness resonated with fans, many of whom found comfort and inspiration in their story. What makes Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's love story so compelling is its refusal to fit neatly into any one box. It's a romance that embraces complexity, that finds beauty in imperfection, and that values honesty above all else. I Said I Love You First is not just a song, it's a blueprint for modern love, a reminder that the best relationships are built on trust, vulnerability, and a willingness to take risks. In a world that often feels cynical and divided, Selena and Benny's story is a breath of fresh air. It's proof that love, real, messy, extraordinary love, is still possible. Their wedding performance was not just a highlight of their careers. It was a defining moment, one that will be remembered for years to come. As they embark on this new chapter together, fans are already speculating about what the future holds. Will there be more collaborations? A joint album, perhaps? Or maybe a tour that brings their story and their music to audiences around the world? What's certain is that Selena and Benny are committed to supporting each other, both personally and professionally. They've spoken about their desire to use their platform for good, to inspire others to be true to themselves, and to create art that resonates on a deep, emotional level. Their performance of I Said I Love You First was just the beginning. It was a declaration not just of their love for each other, but of their belief in the power of music to heal, inspire, and unite. In the end, what makes Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding performance so unforgettable is not just the music or the spectacle or even the romance. It's a reminder that love, when it's real, is worth celebrating. It's worth singing about. It's worth sharing with the world. Their story is a beacon of hope for anyone who has ever doubted, ever hesitated, ever wondered if love is worth the risk. It's proof that sometimes the most beautiful moments come when we dare to speak our truth, when we say, I love you first, and trust that the right person will say it back. So here's to Selena and Benny, to their music, their love, and the countless hearts they've touched along the way. May their story inspire us all to love a little more bravely, to sing a little more loudly, and to never be afraid to say what we feel. Because in the end, that's what makes life and love truly magical.